A voice emanates from somewhere. Before we get started, I want you to know some things. The game's still in development and is subject to change. Another thing, that I own none of these characters. All rights belong to Lab Zero. On that note, study up on the lore, Skullgirls, if you want this game to have any sort of context. I'd also like to thank Skullheart Forums for their help thus far. But it's time we get you to your story. Let your destiny unfold. Sorry, sir, ma'am. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you some questions. Sir, ma'am. It's a policy. Can't say which until I know for sure. Well, it's sir. Nice to meet you, sir. What's your name again? Name? I could be anything. Like Nutter. Lutter. Yes! Yes! I can't believe it. Don't worry, I've got this. Has to be Doug.
Okay, Scott.
It's Doug. Well, Doug, my name's Adam. I'm just your average, one-of-the-mill soldier. Now that I think about it, I haven't really done anything extraordinary. But I hope one day that'll change. It's probably just my imagination, but I have just this weird suspicion that all my peers find me boring. So I've just been trying to talk to other people, see what they think. In retrospect, though, it probably sounds dumb. Well, I don't think The sound of a train screeching interrupts your train of thought. Oh, this is my stop. Well, I guess this is goodbye, Doug. Unless I see you again. On the stairs, you see 20 bones lying on the ground. Pick up the 20 bones and save them for good use. You currently have 20 bones on you. As you exit the train, the bright light of daytime assaults your eyes. Ow! You stand perfectly still for a moment, letting your eyes adjust to light. Jesus. That actually really hurt. You look and see that you're in New Meridian. Well, not much point in standing around here. What's going on over there? Go to church, go to apartment, take cash, walk down further, go to graveyard. Now, I remember Rick Rad saying that he found another, soundtrack for the, shopkeep. I should probably go to bed. Nice looking closet. You look and see that your closet door is slightly ajar. You open it up all the way, but you nearly fall back after a skeleton jumps out in front of you. Then another person comes out of the closet. Thank you for that. I was stuck in there for 5 hours. What happened? A happy customer threw me in here. For what? It doesn't matter. I just sell magic items. Like what? Come, take a look. Let's see. Dream Medallion. Whispering Rock. Look at Parasites. And that didn't happen. Whispering Rock. Nope. Dream Medallion. I can see you're interested in buying the Dream Medallion. This item will allow you to bring objects and people out of your dreams. But you have to buy it from me for 20 bones. Sure, I'll buy it. Thank you for the purchase. I'll be near this closet if you're near me. After a long time, you arrive at your apartment. I should probably get to bed. Alright, let's go to taxi, baby. So, let's walk down a little bit further. Oh, wait a second, we've already done this before, so let's go to Graveyard. You walk up to the graveyard. There's not a lot of graves there, but one in particular catches your interest. Look at the tall grave, look at the small grave, look at the oblique grave, look at the gray grave, look at the interesting grave. Let's look at the tall grave. You walk up to a grave. These graver than grave. You go to the graveyard, blah 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 blah. Small grave, you read the grave. The grave is always graver than the other side of the grave. Okay. The oblique grave. Don't be so grave about your broken back. Okay. Let's look at the Great Grave. Rest in peace, Pam Pizza. Okay. Look at the interesting grave. You walk up to the grave. It reads, "Here lies..."
Oh, hello.
All of a sudden, you're interrupted by an odd-looking but mainly cute-looking blue-skinned girl appearing suddenly from behind you. You turn to her and see that she's accompanied by a serpentine creature passing through her head.
I never imagined I get a visitor at a time like this. Oh, did you come here to visit me by chance?
No.
Oh, I see. Well, alright then.
There, my lady. That one didn't appear very gentlemanly, anyway. Don't worry. We're gonna say yes. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful! I absolutely love it when people visit me.
Yes, as do I. But in my experience, most visitors to this place usually come bearing flowers. You, sir, appear to be quite empty-handed.
Be courteous to our guest, Leviathan. Hello, good sir. My name's Sienna Contiello, but you can call me Squigly.
Oh.
But I love it for you to call me Squigly.
The blush.
Senpai, grave visitor, do you notice me?
The girl then finishes her introduction with a brief, graceful curtsy.
This is Leviathan, my close companion and guardian. I'm sorry, you'll have to forgive him for that offhanded remark.
I'm simply looking out for your well-being, my lady. I'll not have any ill-mannered hooligans attempting to court you. Now, if this chap proves himself worthy of your time, perhaps then I'll allow him to be graced by your presence.
Well, that's ultimately up to me, Leviathan.
Yes, I suppose.
Anyway, may I have your name?
My name's Doug.
Oh, Doug, is it? I rather like that name. There's a quite sophisticated ring to it.
Okay, how's Doug sophisticated? Wait a second, he's Doug. No wonder. She's already blushing at Doug, huh?
Pleased to meet you, Doug. I greatly appreciate you taking your time out to visit me. So how can the Leviathan and I help you?
Do you wanna do something? Ah, zombie! Why are your lips so unsought? What's Leviathan for? You look pretty. How did you die? You alright? Here's a grave. Let's leave. Sorry, but I have to go now.
Oh, I see. Well, goodbye, Doug. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Fare thee well. Oh, she gets sad. Let's go for something else. Are you alright? How do you feel, Squigly? You alright?
Am I alright? Well, yes, despite everything, I suppose I am alright, Doug, especially since you've come to visit me. As I've said, I do love having company, which is rare to come by when you're, well, dead.
Even so, you'll never truly be alone, my lady. Please remember that I will always be by your side.
I will, Leviathan. Anyway, thank you for your concern, Dad. I genuinely do appreciate it. You are ever so considerate.
Oh my goodness, she's just jumping on that Doug, huh? Indeed, perhaps I misjudged you, good sir. Though only time will tell.
I greatly enjoy conversing with you some more, Doug. Is there anything else you wanted to ask me?
Okay. Now, McGrath told me I had to ask this question, so let's not. You look pretty. Pretty, Squigly.
Oh my! Well, thank you, Doug. You're quite the gentleman.
Now, my lady, you mustn't let this young man's flattery cloud your judgment. After all, his true motives are yet unknown to us.
Oh, Leviathan, you must let your guard down once in a while. I don't think we need to worry about Doug. I have a good feeling about him.
Yes, I did add that undertone. Well, if you're certain.
Thanks again for the lovely compliment, Doug. Is there anything else you wanted to tell me?
What's Leviathan for? So, that creature in your head, his name's Leviathan, right? What's he there for?
Oh, would you care to feel this one, Leviathan?
Certainly, my lady. You see, Doug, my mistress Squigly's life has been storming for her at a tragically young age. Now she is forced to live out her fleeting existence among the undead, but only during the rise of the Skullgirl. Normally, this means she'll be fated to follow the Skullgirl's command, but my powers serve me to stave off the heart's control and grant her freedom. I truly do hold her life in my hands. Well, if I had hands, that is.
You've done so much more than that. You've also nurtured and protected me, given me my voice, and provided me with such love and adoration as both my parents had. I'm wholly grateful to you, Leviathan. You've been my guardian angel. Thank you.
Nothing of it, madam. 'Tis an honor to serve you. Whoa. Oh, one thing I've neglected to mention, Doug. I'll have you know my abilities aren't purely just aesthetic. Don't let my meek appearance fool you. My dragonic breath can incinerate one to their very core should they stir up any trouble for my fair mistress. Let this be a warning.
Leviathan, behave yourself.
Yes, my lady.
Again, please excuse him, Doug. Anyway, was there anything you wanted to talk about?
Okay. Why are your lips sewn shut? Squigly, what happened to your mouth? Why are your lips sewn shut?
I'll tell you why. Those accursed Medici. It was them who did this to me. It wasn't enough for them to take my life. Those monsters also sought to rob me of my own voice.
Indeed, but no Medici needlework can ever hope to silence that dulcet voice of yours, my lady.
But of course, that's all thanks to you, Leviathan. I apologize for that outburst, Doug. It's quite undignified of me. But yes, Lorenzo Medici and his men are the one responsible for the joining of my lips. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Why don't you just get Leviathan's tail to, take out the stitches? But whatever. Ah! Zombie! Ah! Zombie! Kill it! Kill it with fire!
Oh! Well, I never! It seems I've been deceived. I've actually mistaken you for a gentleman. Leviathan, please see this lot out of my sight.
Right away, my lady. You heard the madam. Away with you at once, you scoundrel. I shall make a kindling of your rear. Yikes, whatever that thing is, it sounded like it means business. You decided to make a hasty retreat before the things turn ugly. Don't worry, we won't hurt her feelings. Do you want to do something? So, do you want to do something?
Well, I absolutely must do with haste is locate the Skullgirl and destroy her in the heart. You're welcome to come along and assist me if you like, Doug.
Go with Squigly. Decline. Sorry, but I have to go now. If I've already done that, go Squigly. Sure, Squigs. I'll go with you. I'd be glad to. I know I'm supposed to ask how did you die? I'm just letting that be the last one since it's supposed to be so important.
You'll come with me? Splendid.
No, Apondo Lake, I don't want you to see me like this. I'm just doing this as promotional stuff as a favor, you big bully. Darn you.
You'll come with me? Splendid. Leviathan and I will appreciate all the help we can get.
So yeah, Cadiella has joined your party. Dang you! You jerk McRad, stealing my lines as well! Yes, but you better not slow us down. Know that I will be keeping my eye on you.
Please pay him no mind, Doug. Anyway, shall we be off?
I know, but I'm going to roll back, baby. Yeah, let's go. Whoop. See, ladies and gentlemen, I can roll it back, baby. So, ask how'd he die? Is it okay for me to ask? What happened to you, Squigly? How did you die?
I was involved in an incident with the Medici Mafia over the Skullheart around 14 years ago. Me and my entire family, we all lost our lives during that incident.
That's so awful.
Yes, it was a nightmare.
Indeed it was. It was nothing less of a miracle that you lived to tell the tale, even now, my lady.
Yes, Leviathan, and you are that miracle. I thank you for staying with me through even my darkest moments.
You needn't thank me, madam. It is but my sworn duty to protect you, which I shall always perform with aplomb.
And I shall be eternally grateful for that. Anyway, Doug, forgive me, but I don't feel comfortable discussing this further. Perhaps I can tell you more about it in time.
It's totally fine, Squigly. Please, go at your own pace.
Thank you for understanding.
Poor girl. She must really be torn up over whatever happened to her and her family. I'll have to be careful when asking questions about her past. Let's ask every single time that it comes about.
So, is there anything else?
So, you want to do something? Whoa. Slow down. Yeah, let's go. You walk down a little further and find yourself at a cafe.
Oh, what a lovely cafe. I've never noticed this place back when I was alive.
Yeah, Madman's Cafe is it's a cozy little spot that's popped up quite recently, actually. Hey, Squigly, what do we say we go inside and see where the Skullheart might be? Yeah.
Well, I suppose there's no harm in stopping in for a few minutes.
Yeah, we can even pick up a bite to eat.
I imagine that would be rather difficult for me. What with my lips and all.
Seriously, cut it. Like, go in there. Go like, hey, you got a kitchen knife? Oh, crap. I'm sorry, Squigly. Man, I just wasn't thinking all there.
It's alright, Doug. No offense taken, really. Anyway, I agree. Let's take a peek inside. I'm ready when you are, Doug.
Don't get too comfortable in there, you two. Keep in mind that this is a search mission, not a date.
Yes, Leviathan, we know.
Let's call a cab! No. Let's walk. Let's go back. Nah, I'm kidding. Let's walk inside. You can Squigly enter the cafe and take a seat at the bar. It's a pretty nice establishment, but apparently the only people here are a teenage girl, another girl, a man in a yellow shirt, the bartender, and you two. Look over to the teenage girl. Let's order something, baby. Decide to ignore the other people in the restaurant for now and ask the bartender for 2 menus. Bartender brings you 2 menus and you pass one to Squigly. You begin leafing through the one still in your hand. What to eat? You look for Squigly, who seems to be a bit distressed. She looks at all like the delicious food, as she's now incapable of eating. Oh, I really do feel bad for her. Maybe I can lift her spirit with some light conversation. Focus on ordering. I don't care. Let's get some food. You ignore Squigly and look back down to your menu. She's probably just hungry or something. I'm sure she'll feel better after she gets something to eat, right? How many... Okay, talk with Squigly. So, Squigly!
Yes?
Oh my lord, okay. Oh no! So many choices. Stop. Oh god. Okay. Okay. How are you feeling, Leviathan? You know, I haven't really got the chance to talk with you, Leviathan. How are you feeling? Oh, me? Well, I feel positively marvelous, Doug. How thoughtful of you to ask. What of yourself, good sir? I'm fine too. I'm fine too, I guess. I am kind of disappointed we won't be able to unwind a bit while we're here. I mean, it's not just for my sake, but Squigly's too. It's the only time she gets to be alive, and it would be a shame if she didn't get to enjoy it at least a little. Don't you agree, Squigly?
Yes, Doug. I would so love to enjoy living again, but unfortunately, we simply have no time for it. We must stay focused, right, Leviathan?
Well, on second thought, I suppose there is no true harm in spending a few minutes to get better acquainted with one another, strengthening the bonds and all that. Alright then, you two. Permitting you to keep it brief, but feel free to talk amongst yourselves to your heart's content. I will interrupt you no more. But keep it civil, Doug. So, okay, Leviathan. Fine. Jeez. What do you think I'm going to do, right? Yeah.
Thank you, Leviathan.
Yeah, thanks. Man, even when he's being nice, he's scary. What's up with all those death stares? Anyway, should be able to learn more about this curious young lady sitting next to me. The lighting in here really brings out your eyes. I have to say, Squigly, the lighting in here really brings out your eyes.
Oh, you really think so?
Yeah. Under this red light, they always appear to sparkle like rubies. Even then. Even? What, even? Just even? Okay. They're really quite breathtaking, if you don't mind me saying.
But of course I don't mind you. Wait, rubies?
Is something the matter, Squigly?
Well, I do appreciate your compliment, Doug. Why did you just compare my eyes to rubies? My eyes are blue, aren't they?
Sorry, they're not. They're a very vibrant red. It's not a problem, Squigly. Your eyes would still be lovely no matter what color they were.
No, it's not that. It's just... all this time I've never known. I haven't even used my reflection since waking up. I've been completely in the dark about my own eye color. Makes me worry what else has changed about me.
Squigly, listen. It doesn't matter what changed on the outside. It doesn't matter if your eyes change color, or even if one of them's missing. None of that can ever change who you are. And who you are, baby, is beautiful. An amazing young lady who's still every bit as beautiful and as amazing as when she was alive. Keep it dandy. Okay, but still. That is who you are, Squigly. And that is who you always will be, no matter how long you sleep.
Doug, thank you. Thank you ever so much.
You're very welcome, Squigly. Okay, jeez, so many freaking questions! How old were you? Just want to make sure I'm not going to get arrested here, Squigly. How old were you? lost your life.
Oh, that's what you meant. Well, Doug, I was only 14 years old.
14? See you later, Squigs. Jeez Louise, I almost got with a 14-year-old. Whew. Okay, so, where's that, double lady again? Okay, but seriously.
Yes, 14.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry, Squigly. For you to die while still so young, nothing short of complete and total tragedy.
Thank you for your sympathy, Doug. Yes, my life had barely even begun when it was so abruptly ended.
Who ended your life, Squigly? Oh.
The Medici Mafia. Without warning, they ruthlessly pushed me down and my entire family down like animals. The thought of it still haunts to me this day.
Yes, I know it was the Mafia, Squigly. But who in the Mafia was it? The man who murdered you? Do you remember what he looked like?
I remember.
Yes?
It wasn't a man.
Well then, who?
Forgive me, Doug, but that is all I can give you right now. If you wish, can we discuss this again at a later time? But for now, could we please move away from this topic?
Of course, Squigly, that's perfectly fine. It's okay, Squigly, everything's alright now. I'm here for you. Keep it civil, Doug. Okay, well, hey, Leviathan, calm down. I'm just trying to... Come on, man, seriously. Skulldate, not Skull, be friends. Skulldate, my man. I mean, come on. Come on, Leviathan, get with the crew, okay? Look, she is obviously into me right now. Look, she's vulnerable. Let's do this.
Thank you, Doug.
Okay. Yeesh, Master of Yams. That's a little abrupt right there. What are your measurements? For, reasons. I'm getting a 3D printer! And I need to know your measurement. I mean, you don't need to... Maybe. So, what are your measurements?
Excuse me?
Well, your boobs don't look too big underneath that breastplate. But that's okay with me. I've always liked the beep more. And it looks like you've seriously got it going on back there.
Why, you ill-mannered boor!
What? It was a compliment! Plenty of girls would kill to have that sweet beep like yours. In fact, I couldn't even take my eyes off it when we were walking over here.
I've heard enough. I'm leaving right now. I don't want your help any longer. Stay away from me, you creep!
But, Squigly, come on, I'm just telling you the truth. Squigly, come on. You see this? Come on, Squigs. I'm giving you a choice, Doug. Either you permanently remove yourself from our presence, or I do it for you. Okay! Yeesh, I mean, this is Skulldate. I thought they would be a little bit more easy to get those measurements, baby. Could you tell me more about, what's with the name? I've been wondering, what's the story behind your, creative nickname?
Well, I was actually given to me during my first years of life.
Oh, really?
Yes, you see, when my father used to hold me in his arms as a baby, Leviathan would also emerge from his shoulder and play with me. Since I could never hope to pronounce Leviathan at that age, I referred to him as simply by his appearance. First word I ever spoken was the first thing I called him, Squigly, derived from his long, winding shape, the word I giggly repeat over and over as a child. Then I learned how to write, and I accidentally spelt it, but with only one G. Both my parents and Leviathan had thought the misspelling adorable. and thus the nickname Squigly was conceived. Why do you ask? Do you not like it?
No, it's not that I dislike it at all. In fact, I agree it is a cute name. But so is Sienna. Sienna itself is quite unique and lovely name. I was just curious as to why I don't get to prefer, as why you don't prefer to go by it.
Tell me, Doug, what would you prefer to call me?
How about something new? Your real name is Sienna. Squigly works perfectly for me. How about something new? Give a new nick to Squigly. This could go bad. Real fast. Well, how about Doug? Would it be okay if I call you that?
Certainly, Doug. From now on, you may call me Doug.
You got it. So, where do you think the Skullheart could be? Okay, it seems like it doesn't change the name. It would be really weird if I started calling him Doug.
Your real name is Sienna.
If you don't mind, I'd like to call you by your real name from now on. Is that okay, Sienna?
Certainly, Doug.
From now on,
You may call me Sienna.
I'll do just that, Sienna. Squigly works perfectly for me, Squigly. I see no names to change it.
Alright then, Doug. In that case, just keep calling me Squigly.
Will do, Squigly. It'll be hilarious if, like, there's, like, some name that you could give her that literally, you know, would cause, like, an Easter egg, like, I don't know, Doug. And then, like, shoo, she transforms or something, like, weird happens. It's just like, you have summoned me, King of the Waifus, Doug. Where do you think the Skullheart could be? Oh, wait, no. Can you tell me more about yourself?
Pass the time.
To pass the time, do you think you could tell me more about yourself?
Well, yes, Doug. I don't see why not. I can gladly tell you more about myself. What would you like to know?
So many choices! Well, what are your favorite foods? Well, for starters, what are some of your favorite foods?
Favorite foods? Well, I'm partial to all sorts. Despite my affluent upbringing may lead you to believe, I was not at all a picky eater. My favorite dishes include cheeseburgers, pastries, pastas, and my drink of choice is orange cream soda.
Wow, I gotta say, I really am surprised. A girl as elegant and sophisticated as you would enjoy the food as us lowly peasants.
Yes, I've always held that tongue makes no distinction of rich and poor.
Yeah, now I feel even worse about coming in here. You know, 'cause of your mouth and all.
Wow, that's really nice, Doug, for say. Oh, please don't let that bother you, Doug. The sight and smell of the food alone is enough to satisfy my appetite, I assure you. Besides, I can still eat pasta at least. As long as there's straw in my glass, I can drink whatever I want as well.
Well, that makes me feel better. In that case, dig in, Squigly.
Same to you, Doug.
Okay, but seriously, why not just take a knife and, you know, boom, there you go. There goes all the, you know, little problem. Okay. What are some of your likes? Chaos. I know. No, but chaos. I know. Just, I wouldn't spoil it for everyone else. So what are some of the things that you like?
Things I like? Well, let's see. I absolutely love music and singing. In fact, you may not know this, but I come from a long lineage of esteemed opera singers.
Everyone in your family is an opera singer? Wow, that's cool.
Well, Was.
Oh, right, sorry. Well, I can't just say you definitely had the voice to it, Squigly.
Oh, why? Thank you. You're too kind. Anyway, as for other things I enjoy, I'm quite fond of ballroom dancing, karaoke, reading the news, tending the gardens, and taking long, relaxing bubble baths.
Hey, I mean, rub-a-dub-dub, get in my oh, hey, Leviathan. Jeez, what a buzzkill. That's quite a diverse range of interests you got there, Squigly. You really, well, interesting person.
I suppose it is, thank you.
What are some of your dislikes? What are things you don't like?
Things I don't like? Well, off the top of my head, the Medici Mafia, a family of cold-blooded savages who stole the lives of not only me, my family, but countless others throughout New Meridian.
Hey, don't say that near Philia. I know she doesn't know it yet, but seriously. Oh yeah, the Medici. I definitely know who they are. I've heard all kinds of stories about them. None of them happy. Obviously, you're not a fan of the Skullheart either, right?
Naturally. The heart is the very thing that caused my family's death. My mother even... Well, anyway, Doug, the Skullheart and the Medici Mafia are the two things I'd love to see permanently removed from this world.
You and many others, I'm sure, including myself. I wonder what she was going to say about her mom.
As for things I dislike, rudeness, selfishness, dishonesty are, in my opinion, the worst traits a human can possess. I detest anyone who thinks and acts only for themselves. Related to that, I also dislike fireworks, thunderstorms, and explosions. Loud noises in general tend to make me dreadfully uneasy.
Loud,
awful, terrifying noises.
Like the gun that shot your head. It's...
Well, I guess that is pretty funny.
I know. Hey, Squigly. Jeez, okay, Leviathan. Jeez. Gosh, how many times? Gosh, come on, Leviathan. I got her to laugh, baby. That's the key to a woman's heart. What's your favorite thing to do in life? When you were alive, what was your absolute favorite thing to do?
Oh, my favorite thing to do in life? Well, that would most undoubtedly be spending time with my family. My father was supportive and protective. My mother was gracious and kind. They and I would have ever so much... Oh, with Leviathan too. Of course, back then, we were all alive. He inhabited my father's body, residing in his shoulder. We attended opera concerts, taken vacations on cruise ships, gone horseback riding in the countryside.
Horseback riding. Fine, alright. I'll stop making him move, baby. Yep, just your typical rich people pastimes. Guess there's not much anything terribly wrong with that.
We also hosted an annual family gatherings at our grand manor, during which I got to be with even more of my family.
Sounds you all had perfect lives then. I'm sorry how things turned out for you with them.
It's alright, Doug. I do miss them a lot. I take peace in knowing that regardless what's become of us, we're all still together as a family.
Ah, I see.
My mother and father truly were wonderful people. I'll have to tell you about them more again sometime.
I'd like that, Squigly. I like that a lot. Okay, so now we can go and finish it out. Okay, don't feel bad. The food is... I wouldn't feel so down about unable to eat. This food, it's not the best. In fact, maybe we should just leave.
Well, I do appreciate your concern. You don't have to feel sorry for me, Doug. Please, feel free to order whatever you like. I wouldn't mind.
Are Are you sure, Squigly?
Yes, positive. I can still eat whatever I can fit into my mouth is all. I'll just order something small and light.
Well, alright. I guess we can stay.
Yes, let's. I don't want to leave. I rather like it here. It's comfortable, it's clean. Best of all, you're here with me.
Alright. Okay, let's eat. Okay, I think we've talked enough for now. You ready to eat, Squigly?
Yes, Doug, I'm ready. Let's eat.
You call the bartender and order the house special, while Squigly orders spaghetti with a tall glass of orange cream soda. The food is brought out shortly. You both eagerly dig in. The two of you are leisurely enjoying your meal, while Squigly suddenly looks over and sees something strange happening at the other end of the counter.
Oh, what's going on with those two over there?
Wait. Ah, dang, I can't roll back that far, I guess. I wanted to see what the choice would be if I look at the teenage girl, but I don't want to be. Hey! I didn't pick the option. Alright? I didn't pick that option. Yeesh. They're just stationed out there for a while. Thank goodness they don't know that Squigly's only 14. Woo! Open up! Okay. Hey. She's dead. If that makes anything better. Open up! Okay. Whoa. Just let me finish. Alright, I'll be watching on my phone. Okay, jeez. Yeesh. Huh? Where?
You turn and get a good look at the girl across the cafe.
Who appears to be around 16 years old. Oh, dude, just a game. Don't worry. Whew. You see her trying to enjoy her milkshake when a man in the yellow shirt starts sliding up to her. Well, what do we have here? The girl notices the man, but has no time to react as he hunches over her and gropes her. What do you say I buy you a real drink, sister? We already have a drink, thanks. That's quite a deep voice you got there, my little lady, but it's cool. I kinda like it. That's it, yeah, your chance to walk away. A parasite! The man rushes out of the cafe in panic. The girl leaves shortly after with an embarrassed look on her face. You, Squigly, and Leviathan continue to stare out the window at the girl with a stunned look. What the hell just happened?
Oh my goodness, that was all so sudden, and what's that thing on that young woman's head?
Now, surely it can't be him. I've not seen hide or hair of him since... Wait, I'm pretty sure that girl just now, Leviathan... No, you don't understand. This creature atop the young lady's head, it was a parasite. A shape-changing, scalp-infesting parasite known only as... Samson. Oh man, I almost gave Squigly a really deep voice.
A parasite? Then that young woman was a fellow parasite host. How intriguing.
Wait, a parasite? There's another one like you then? No, Doug, not like me at all. Unlike myself, that repugnant, tangled mess is vile to the core. Sure you're not talking about Sekhmet? As opposed to you, who's only outwardly vile. Samson and I share a rather turbulent history. Though we were once close acquaintances, I washed my hands of him after he succumbed to his lower instincts and pursued his own selfish ends, bringing death and destruction to many a host. I never thought I'd see him again, especially not after that incident with her. Since he's here, the heart is also nearby, and that must mean... Squigly, Doug, we must be after those two, immediately!
But what about the skull heart, Leviathan?
Called a hunch, my lady, but I'm very strong opinion about that Ma knows a thing or two. We must stop him and that poor young woman he's absconded with before they get far.
Right then, let's hurry after them. Quickly, Doug!
I'm right behind you, Squigly. Just trying to explain to the guy that I don't have any bones to pay him with. Leviathan withdraws into Squigly's head as she rushes out the door. You take one last forlorn glance as your unfinished plate as you swiftly follow behind them into a moonlit city streets. Oh, come on, guys, I was gonna order dessert. Why do we have to do this before dessert, guys? Before long, you and Squigly find the girl with a parasite on her head in a dark alleyway. The parasite snarls as the girl pants and glances around anxiously.
Look, there they are! Samson, Samson, you've got to stop doing that. You're drawing too much attention to us.
How long is the Squigly one? That creep was asking for it. No one lands a hand on my host. No one.
I know you mean well, but I can take care of myself. Anyway, where to
Hold that thought, Philia. What the?
Beep! What's wrong, Samson?
You know, I was just saying about being able to take care of yourself. Well, now it's time to prove it. Look alive, kid. We've got company. You and Squigly approach the girl and give a friendly wave as she looks at you guardingly. Hey, yo! Hi there, miss. My name's Doug.
My name's Selena Contiello, but I typically answer to Squigly. May we please have your name? My name's Philia. Nice to meet you, Squigly and Doug. Thank you, Philia. Pleasure to meet you as well. It's such a lovely night out, isn't it? May we ask where you're headed?
None of your damn business. If you know what's good for you, the two of you will just turn around and leave. Forget you ever saw us. You will not drive us away, you miscreant. What? Who? So, we meet again, Samson. Still as surly as ever, I see. Leviathan, is that you? Hey, old buddy. I almost didn't recognize you. That freak show of a host you got there. Usually pick 'em good, but this one looks like she just slipped out of a body bag. All these years, and this is what you got to show for it? A stiff toast? I thought even you could do better than that. But then again, what better place to find a worm instead of a dead body?
Why, you gutter-mouthed beast. Haven't you a shred of common decency?
Yeah, don't badmouth Squigly, fuzzball. She may be dead, but she looks and smells a lot nicer than your ugly beep. Pay this lice-ridden imbecile no mind, you two. As I said, he's a vile to the core. Trust me, I should know.
Oh, so you two know each other already?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about Samson. I'm sure he didn't mean to say that.
Yeah, I did.
Quiet, Samson. Again, I'm sorry, all of you. I hope that doesn't stop us from being friends. Of course not. It's alright, Philia. We can still be friends.
Yeah, same here. No harm, no foul, I guess. Can you take that from our team?
No worries, Miss Philia. The fault was never yours to begin with. Thanks.
I say these chumps ain't worth your time, kid. Let's just ditch them and get back to our own affairs.
I think we can wait a bit, Samson. Squigly and Doug are our new first friends. And right now, I want to get to know them a little more.
Fine. But don't go blabbing any of our business to them.
So, you two had something to ask me?
About Samson and Leviathan. So, Samson, what's the deal with you and Leviathan? Why is there so much heat between you two? Well, it's just because I've always had this feeling about Leviathan. Whoa. Come on, guys. I mean, it's not going to turn musical with, Samson and Leviathan X OTP. Don't ask me what the problem is. I always wanted to be cool with him, but it's him who's always been the self-righteous prick. But hey, look where he is now. I guess it's just a show. Once a worm, always a worm. Don't lie to him, Samson. You know good and well that I object to your numerous misdeeds. I bet you're not even shared any of them with the young lady you currently infest.
Miss Philia, pray tell, has Samson told you anything of the tale of Delilah? Delilah? Who's that? I'd never heard that name before.
It figures. Leave her out of this. Don't make me tear your scrawny beep out of that compost heap you call a host.
Oh, might I have touched a nerve, Samson? Are you unwilling to divulge the secrets of your most cherished host? Go ahead, tell us all what became of poor Delilah during the age of Nefer.
It wasn't my fault. What was that crimson beep? It's all her fault. She's got the
You were saying, Leviathan?
I think you've grilled him enough, Leviathan. Ease up on him, will you?
Tug, you can't honestly be feeling sympathetic towards this miserable creature. Have you always forgotten the deplorable comments he made at both you and my mistress?
Well, that is true. He did kind of wrong to me. Samson's a bit of a jerk, yeah, but he shouldn't be made to relive such obviously painful memories. Samson's history has nothing to do with it. We're trying to do right now. The only thing we really need is to ask him where the skull heart is.
Yes, I suppose you're right, very well. It seems your secrets are safe another day, Samson.
You okay, Samson? See what I mean? He's always been this way! What'd I tell ya, prick? Yeah, I kinda do. Actually, it seems this rivalry isn't as one-sided as I originally thought. In any case, let's move on for now. Yeah, let's. Hey, Doug. Yeah, Samson? Thanks for sticking up for me. I owe you one, buddy. No problem. Those run rather unusual for something like him. Maybe he's starting to open up to me.
Senpai Samson! I wonder if you noticed me.
Hey, I notice you.
No, stop!
Okay, seriously, come on, Leviathan, it's not that bad. Look, okay, I get it. You want me to continue the story? Fine. Sheesh! First new friend.
Pardon me, Philia, may I ask what you meant when you referred to us as your first new friends?
Yeah, I was wondering that myself, actually.
Oh, well, I don't really have any friends, or even family, at least not anymore. I've been alone with Samson, well, for as long as I can remember, which admittedly isn't very long at all. You've been alone with no friends or family? Why, that's just terrible! Whatever happened to all of them, Philia? I don't know. I don't know who my friends or family are. I don't even know who I am. I just can't remember anyone. Except for that one girl.
That one girl?
Yeah. This girl who I think was my best friend. I'm not sure, but I think something might have happened that led me to hurting her. I don't know what that is, but I have to find out. I gotta find her and make up for whatever I did to her. I have to get my memory back no matter what it takes.
Easy, kid. You might not want to take a page from, okay, this ragdoll over there, and tighten those lips. Keep running your mouth and you'll say something we both regret.
But Samson, they could help.
We don't need any help, especially not from the undead. Can't you just trust me when you know what's on the loose? Don't worry, kid. I'm gonna help you out. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Have some damn faith in me, will ya?
Yes, Samson.
Those two keep muttering amongst themselves. By now, Squigly and Violin have to know they're keeping something from us. There might be no choice in bringing out the truth to them. Okay. You from around here? Okay.
So, are you from around here, Philia? Maybe. I think so.
You think so? What do you mean, Philia? Do you not have a place to live?
I don't really know. I do. I can't remember where it is. You can't remember your own home? Goodness, Miss Philia. Might you by chance be suffering from some form of amnesia? Well...
Butt out, worm! This host's mine ain't none of your business. So what if she forgets a few things here and there? There ain't no reason to start whoa, hey, whoa. There's no reason to start accusing her of being brain damaged. You rapscallion, you did something to this old woman. This young woman. Now, and are only seeking to cover your own flea-bitten hide. I know your ways, Samson. Whatever mischief you've made this time, I'll not let you get away with it. You wanna go, punk? Come at me. I'll put you and that rotting meat bag down to the ground. Whoa, guys, calm down. Jeez. Philia, if you can't remember anything as fundamental as where you live, I think there might be seriously impacting your memories.
Yeah, I know, you're right. My memory is not what it used to be. That's why I have to find the... nothing. Oh, what were you going to say, Philia? It's nothing, really.
This girl's definitely having some major mental problems, which may or may not be caused by that monstrosity on the head, since both of them are keeping a pretty big secret. You know, you're kind of hot. I mean, we can always go for 3 for 3. Well, I guess with Samson Leviathan, 5, baby, 5. You know, if I could totally be on front with you, Philia, you're kind of hot. What did you just say?
My word, such effrontery! What has gotten into you, Doug?
No offense to you, Squigly, you and Philia are both really attractive to me. To be honest, I'm actually finding it quite hard choosing between the two of you.
Well, thank you?
You sleepily glance back at Squigly, seeing Leviathan shoot you a frigid stare. It was a joke. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't joking about the two of you being attractive, of course, but you know, right? Oh god, this is so awkward. Why the hell did I have to go say that? You know what? Just forget it. I advise you to forget any hope if you've had romancing my mistress, Doug. I assure you, your chances of winning her and her heart have all but shattered. Isn't that right, my lady?
I'll just say I didn't find that joke of his particularly funny.
Man, I'm screwed now.
Let's all just move on.
Smooth talker, this guy, and they told me I got a big mouth. And let's maybe recant that, baby. What happened back there in the cafe? Maybe, McRad. You'll never know.
We saw that happened in the cafe a few minutes ago. Are you alright, Philia? The cafe... Oh, you saw that, huh? Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. Thanks you for asking.
We're glad to hear that. That dirty old creep had no right putting his hands on you like that. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. You know, Samson, it was kind of cool seeing you mess up that guy and setting him running. In only a few seconds. Pretty impressive, I must admit. Yeah, you really think so, huh? I mean, obviously that scrawny punk didn't even stand a chance against me. Playing grab people with my host, he must have had a pretty big death wish. You know, buddy, I heard you got a good head on you. You might not be as dumb as you look after all. Thanks?
Samson?
So, you know anything about the skull heart? So, Philia, Samson, do any of you know anything at all about the skull heart?
The skull heart? No, we never heard anything about that at all. You never heard of the skull heart, Philia? But how is that possible? Surely you're aware of all the chaos and destruction caused by the previous Skullgirl, aren't you? Well, not really. I lost my memory. Can't recall much of anything since getting attached to Samson.
I don't do that, Cannon. I wish I had the money. Damn it, Philia, Team I!
No memory?
Aha! I knew it! You folklore fiend! You're responsible for Miss Philia's memory loss, aren't you? You improved nothing, worm! I'm actually helping her getting those memories back. Go ahead, tell him, kid!
It's true. I'm looking for the skull heart and Samson's helping me find it. I plan to use it to wish my memories back,
so I can make up for something bad I think I did to someone close to me.
You intend to wish on a skull heart?
You are behind this, Samson. It's obvious you're manipulating this poor girl's grief just to claim the heart for yourself. I ought to extract you from her scalp like the louse you are.
No, Leviathan. Samson did tell me about the skull heart. It was my idea, and mine alone, to look for it and wish on it. It's my decision, and I have to do it. No, Philia, you must...
Yeah, Squigly doesn't know that, McRad. Get your facts together.
No, Philia, you mustn't ever do that. Please listen to me. Nothing is worth the consequences it will bring. The heart will consume you and everyone you love. Believe me, I speak from experience. Those consequences can never be shaken off.
Samson, if you hold any consideration for your host, with that shriveled black heart of yours, you will put an end to this charade and tell her the truth. Think of where your scheming got Delilah. Seems like any mention of this Delilah person really comes deep with Samson.
What's wrong, Samson?
Philia, I hate to admit this, but they are right. Wishing on the heart might not be such a hot idea. Maybe we should just give all this up. Your call, kid. What do you say?
No, I'm not giving up. I will find the heart, and I will set things right what I may have wrong. I'm sorry, Squigly. I know you mean well, but I have no other option. Let the consequences come. I don't care. Philia, you're being utterly ridiculous. This danger is you have no concept of. If you value what little remains of your life, you will listen to us.
Yes, Philia, please listen. If you see this ambition through, you will certainly bring destruction to us all. Samson, please talk some sense into this troubled girl. Ain't up to me. Like I said, it's her call. Do it, Phil loser. Okay, kid. Time to skedaddle. We got a skull heart to find.
Right, Samson. Squigly, Doug, Samson, I have to be going now. It was nice meeting you. You both are genuinely good-hearted people. But you better not get in my way. Goodbye now.
No, I do a run-through of anything that's changed in the game as a favor. Pretty much. In a flash, Philia and Samson run off to the dark alleyway and escape into the city streets. Well, that was unproductive. Something wrong, Squigly?
That girl, she was so insufferably thick-headed.
Yes, I quite razored that hideous hairdo of hers is cutting off circulation to her brain.
We must stop her, Leviathan. We can't let her get to the heart before we do.
Indeed, madam. Let us redouble our efforts as to prevent it from falling into her stubborn, naive hands. If we don't, things will only end in tragedy. I don't know. Do we really need to worry about Philia all that much?
Yes, Doug. She poses a serious threat to our mission.
Yeah, she was spirited. I don't know if I got a dangerous vibe from her.
So, do you think we can trust her, then? Because I certainly don't.
No, not really. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess we could trust her. When time comes, I'm sure we can rely on her to do the right thing.
I'm not too sure about that myself. But alright, if that's how you feel, then I suppose I'll have faith in Philia as well, Doug.
Good call, Swigs. Alright, you two. Let's be moving now. We've wasted quite enough time here as it is.
Where to next, Leviathan?
I suggest we return to downtown New Meridian. Not only will there be more people to query there, but I surely sense a strong presence of the Skullheart energy there as well.
Right then, let's return downtown right away. Shall we be going off, Doug?
I'm ready when you are, Squigly. Squigly nods, and the two of you head briskly back towards downtown New Meridian. Okay, so, jeez, it's still going.
Oh, not even double story, and then had 2 chapters with this long. Dang it.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, so,
Agreed, Doug. Let's hurry to our next destination.
wanna catch an apricot? So, Squigly, as long as we're back in the city, wanna see if we can catch an opera concert?
Well,
I swear, if there's like 1,000 choices, I'm gonna give up. Duck, now is certainly not the time to be making any leisurely detours. That impressionable young woman and her lonesome companion are tracking the Skullheart as we speak. They must be stopped post-haste.
I'm sorry. Leviathan's right, Doug. As much as I generally love to, we can't afford to waste any time going after Philia and the Heart.
But we have plenty of time. I mean, those two ran off in the opposite direction, and you said the Skullheart would most likely be located here, right, Leviathan?
Yes, that I did.
That means that they're way off. I'm sure we have lots of time to spare before they start catching up to us. Besides, how can an amnesiac navigate a city anyway? You make a good point, I will admit. That young lady did come off as rather slow-witted. Yeah, not only that, but the Skullgirl doesn't seem to be attacking right now either. With all that, I'm sure we can definitely afford to take a break. Come on, Leviathan. Squigly really wants this, right, Squigly?
I must admit, it certainly would be nice. Well, Leviathan, would it be alright for us to attend an opera?
Cross his fingers. Leviathan, come on. Come on, man. Come on. Well, I suppose it's alright. Yeah! Oh, you're talking about the opera. Okay, whatever.
Well, I suppose it's alright. As you said, Doug, we have considerable leeway over Philia and Samson, so one concert shouldn't set us back all too much. I must admit, I would certainly enjoy a good opera myself. I have not attended a recital in 14 years. Thank you so much, Leviathan, you adorable dragon you.
Yeah, you're the best, man. Thanks a ton.
You both flatter me. Have fun, you two.
Alright, Squigly. Let's hurry to the opera theater. Maybe we can still catch one at the start.
Yes, let's. I'm so excited.
You and Squigly proceed to the local opera theater. And you use your money, I have no money, to start purchasing 2 tickets for admission. Luckily, the concert hasn't even... What's the use of money when I keep saying I use money? The concert hasn't even started yet, and the seats you're given are fairly close to the stage. Holy boy! Your tickets are redeemed, and Leviathan hides away in Squigly's head and stays quiet as you enter the grandiose auditorium. The two of you ignore the stares as you both bring seen to drawings from other theater patrons and hurriedly proceed to your seats as the orchestra prepares to play.
Man, this place sure is classy.
Oh, man, this place is sure is classy. So, Squigly, you glad to be here or what?
Oh, certainly I am, Doug. Thank you so much for this. You're far too generous. I could never have dreamt I would get to attend another opera after my passing, so this really is like a dream come true.
I'm really glad you're happy. Then, to be honest, I'm not too sure how much I'll enjoy this. I've never been to an opera concert before.
Trust me, Doug, you will love it.
Alright then, I'll take your words quickly. Lockjaw, you better tell me how far we are. Until the end. After all, I don't think anything could ruin this night.
Yes, despite everything that's happened, it's turning out to be quite a lovely evening. Right now, my only concern is that I'm so inappropriately dressed for a concert.
Don't worry about that. I mean, look what I'm wearing. At least we're both house cats together, right?
Yes, Doug. Together.
Thank you.
Oh, the concert's starting. Let's get down and listen.
It better not be 1,000 choices. Ah, okay. A female vocalist walks on stage. The orchestra plays a slow introductory piece as she takes a slow, breathtaking aria to accompany her playing, singing a graceful, reverberating soprano. You and Squigly listen intently to her singing, and after around 45 minutes passing, like this story has been 45 minutes, or actually a little bit more, but that's mostly to do with all my voices and, doing all the questions. The concert pauses for a brief intermission. Intermission? No, that's exactly how this story has gone. Wow, I never thought I had enjoyed an opera so much. That woman's singing was incredible.
Well, naturally, Doug. Everyone enjoys an opera. Some may just not be aware of it yet.
Yeah, if I ever met you, I still wouldn't have been.
I'm really glad you opened up to me.
Oh, jeez. I'm really glad you've opened me up to this, Squigly. Thanks.
You're quite welcome, Doug.
So, well, we have a break in the action.
Okay, looks like we don't actually have a break in the action. Only 50.
Oh, complete!
Not as in, like, how much stuff we've been doing. Good.
Why don't I get us some snacks? Why don't I run and get us some snacks real quick? What's so funny, Squigly?
Oh, Doug, this is an opera house, not a cinema. They don't sell any concessions here. Even if we did go out to get food, it's generally seen as quite impolite to eat in the auditorium.
Oh boy, do I feel like an uncultured pleb right now.
There's really no need to feel embarrassed. You simply didn't know, that's all.
But I want to wind up making any other dumb mistakes and embarrass you, Squigly.
Don't worry about that, Doug. I promise I'll teach you all the ways of high class, and you'll never be able to make any fox paws with me again.
Well, in that case, shall I be a delinquent pupil? Please teach me, oh wise one.
Gladly, Doug. Don't let the adamants of flesh fool you. You are in my capable hands.
Is it time yet? Time yet? Time yet? Time yet? I could still go for a snack, though.
So could I.
Have you ever performed here? Have you yourself ever performed here, Squigly?
Oh, me? Well, no, Doug, I've never performed in this particular theater, but I certainly would have loved to. To tell you the truth, despite my passion for singing, I was never given many on-stage recitals in my life. My singing was mostly done in smaller, more personal venues, often in the company of friends and family. Though I did appreciate and enjoy every opportunity I ever got to perform, I never fully realized my dream of becoming a fully fledged opera sensation like my parents once were.
I'm really sorry, Squigly. It's such a shame. You would have been the greatest opera singer New Meridian's ever heard.
I wouldn't say that much, but thank you. Wherever my future may have held, I suppose now neither of us will know for sure.
I hate her seeing this gloomy. I need to think of something to take her mind off. Opera singing isn't that great of a career anyway. You know, opera singing isn't even that great of a career. I mean, for as nice as it may sound, it's pretty niche. So you would have not gotten too famous doing it. There's more fame and fortune in other forms of entertaining, like acting, for example. You would have made an amazing actress, Squigly.
Doug, I'm not an actress. I'm a singer. My entire family is made up of singers, and I'm not just any type of singers. Opera singers. I was, still am, and always shall be an opera singer. I do not want to sing just for fame and fortune. I wanted to do it to share something I love with the world. Singing is my passion, and no amount of wealth can ever change that.
Wait, Squigly, I wasn't trying to imply.
I'm dropping this subject for now, and I'd greatly appreciate it if you did not insult my family's craft going forward. A craft we've honored and practiced for generations, understood?
I'm sorry, Squigly, I didn't mean it as an insult, really. No disrespect for you or your family, or any opera singer for that matter. Crap. Should have guessed something like that wouldn't go over too well. Well, it seems like I just made the situation even worse. But hey, at least she isn't sad anymore. Right? Yes, I know. Roll it back, baby. Okay, maybe you wouldn't have been that good. Alright, okay, I admit. You wouldn't have been that good. I was just saying that to make you feel better. Please don't feel bad, Squigly. I don't think you've really missed out much by not becoming a singer. You probably wouldn't have been all that popular anyway.
So, you don't like my singing? You think I sing badly?
What? No, Squigly. What I'm saying is, you have an amazing voice. I'm sure you'll sing beautifully.
But you just said that no one even liked me.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant it like, oh, crap, what did I mean it like?
It's alright, Doug. You don't have to explain. I know what you meant. It was an unrealistic dream anyway. I apologize for bothering you with it. Please, just forget I ever said anything about it.
Oh man, why did I say that? I completely stomped all over her dreams. Now she even feels worse than ever. I'm so sorry, Squigly. Okay, you could still have a chance. You know, Squigly, I bet you could still have a chance to be a really great opera singer. I mean, you still have an amazing voice, and I know for a fact that plenty of people would love to hear it.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, definitely. You may have died, but your dream doesn't have to. In fact, all you really need is a stage to sing on, and you be set. Maybe after this concert, we could talk to a theater manager about letting you perform here. Wouldn't that be good?
Yes, Doug. I would like that very much. Unfortunately, I couldn't let that happen. I don't have enough time for it.
Don't have enough time? What do you mean?
It just wouldn't work out. I'm sorry.
Something worries about how she said that.
Anyways, I sincerely appreciate your effort to cheer me up, Doug. Thank you for your kind word.
You're very welcome, Squigly. Now I'm kinda sad. Why's that? I really wish I could have heard you sing at least one time. I guess I just can never just happen, huh?
Oh, is that all? Don't be silly, Doug. Of course you can hear me sing. While I may not be able to perform on stage, I can certainly still sing for you.
Oh, you can?
Absolutely. In fact, if all goes well, I promise to sing to you before the night is over. Is that alright?
Oh yeah, that'd be terrific. Thank you, Squigly. I can't wait to hear you sing.
And I look forward to singing for you.
It's confirmed, baby. Tell me more about the skull heart. Could you tell me more about the skull heart? I know it's a thing we're after, but I don't really know too much about what it actually is.
Oh, you want to know more about the skull heart? Well, then I suppose I can tell you more. Well, Leviathan has told me the skull heart is an ancient artifact containing the essence of the divine trinity that appeared in this world eons ago, with the purpose of judging humanity and finding a woman truly pure of heart, untouched by malice and corruption, prevalent of the time. It lures women to itself with promises to fulfill their deepest desires, but this never turns out well. The heart always manages to corrupt the wishes of anyone who sinks its power. And if it deems a woman's heart impure, then it will transform her into the Skullgirl, a being of incredible demonic power, capable of resurrecting and commanding the dead. As you know, this is how I myself have been resurrected. Of course, Leviathan's power prevents me from falling under the Skullgirl's control. Oh, exposition!
Okay.
If not for him... Anyway, the heart caused many deaths over the centuries, both in its pursuit and the destruction that ensures with the rise of the Skullgirl. The heart destroys lives.
Oh wow, this is really not the correct music for this, huh?
Families and communities. It breeds chaos wherever and whenever it happens, and no matter how many times it's destroyed, it will continue to appear.
This is what basically, like, I'm imagining they're doing right now since of this music.
It will return to the world once every 7 years to seek out and wrap the soul of an innocent woman and turn against the one she loves. I once had a very personal experience with such woman. Because of it, I know more than anyone of what that heart does to people and to families.
Now this seems like a sensitive issue for her. Best not to press it on right now. I see. I know why this is so important for us to find and destroy it, especially before anyone else does. Thank you for sharing all this, Squigly.
You're welcome, Doug. If you want to know anything else about it, please feel free to ask.
No, my anime voice can't get old. Unless if it's like this. Hey, you wanna come over to my house and let's see what's going on? What? Oh, sorry. I know, Wizard King, but I made a promise to Lockjaw. Squigly will have a cute voice the whole way through. Did you always like to do stuff? Oh my lord, there's so many questions. Getting us in here cost me a lot of money. No, it didn't. Did not cost you any money. Did you always do stuff like this when you were alive? You must have been crazy rich.
Well, to be fair, I usually have been a fellow Cantiello on stage whenever I attended the concert, which typically meant I was let in free of charge. Also, my family was highly reputable and had many connections across the Canopy Kingdom. Though we were quite wealthy, we rarely found ourselves paying for much of anything at all.
Okay, that tears it. I am officially jealous. What I give to be one day of that kind of life.
Oh, don't worry, Doug. Life of luxury isn't all cracked up to be, so to speak.
It's not. Now that's something I find very hard to believe. How could possibly be bad about it?
Well, my place between all the social gatherings, private schooling, extracurriculars, singing, and singer recitals, I had rarely any time to myself to simply sit and relax. It often felt like I was being pulled in 10 directions at once. Also, when you're high social standing, it becomes extraordinarily difficult to make friends who both value you for you and for who you are, and don't look down on people whom they feel beneath them. You'd be surprised how shallow and elitist the wealthy could be. Awfully surprised.
I probably wouldn't actually, but yeah, I see your point. I think I get what you mean, Squigly, but you must have enjoyed having the money to do basically whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted, right?
Like at any
given moment, you could possibly go on hang gliding on the moon or something.
Well, actually, I've always been the girl of simple pleasures. My favorite things usually don't require money at all. Whenever I did have free time, I often spent it reading, taking peaceful strolls through the manor's gardens, or of course, spending time with my friends and family. Happiness and love are more valuable than all the riches of the world. That is something that my parents taught me at a young age, and something that they and I have always lived by.
So then, I guess the best thing in life really are free, huh?
Well, I certainly think so.
Yeah, I like to think so too. Now, if only I could have been the case for these ridiculously expensive tickets. Okay, 4 more, ladies and gentlemen. Man, I need some water. My throat. Why can't Leviathan be out to enjoy the concert with us?
Oh, Leviathan. Oh, well, you see, about that, you see, Leviathan, as you know, is a parasite. Historically, parasites and parasites' hosts have been victims of prejudice, often shunned and reviled by society.
Oh, really? That's hardly fair. Why is that, Squigly?
I'm not quite sure myself. Must be something I just picked up conversations with my father. He told me that people naturally tend to fear the unknown, and parasites are about as unknown as one can get. I always took note of the stares people would give my father upon discovering Leviathan. They were often cold, distrusting, and sometimes even hateful. I imagine Philia gets those same looks. I feel for her in that way.
Yeah, but then again, Samson's big mouth probably draws a lot of air. Just by itself.
Point taken. Anyway, Leviathan had once told me things that didn't used to always be this way, but he never went into detail on the subject. Whatever the case may be, I imagine it's something Samson also knows quite well.
Ah, I see. It's alright, Lockjaw. I know the feeling of, like, Eliza's story mode kind of screwing up a lot of things. I mean, imagine the Super Skullgirls RPG. Yeesh.
I think that's...
Well, I think that sucks. You and Leviathan are 2 of the coolest people I have ever met. I wish anybody else would treat all parasites and hosts with the respect they deserve. It looks like somebody like Eliza would love that kind of speech.
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree.
I'm still feeling bad for Leviathan. He would have loved to hear this opera.
No worries, Doug. I can still hear it loud and clear.
Leviathan, you can hear us?
But of course, good sir. Despite being currently concealed in my mistress's head, I am very much aware of what's happening outside. Rest assured, I am enjoying this Squigly's performance as much as you both are. Also, you have my humbled gratitude for the compliment a moment ago, Doug. I find you quite cool myself.
Oh, well, thanks.
Indeed. I shall leave you both to enjoy the recital now. See you after the concert. See you soon, Leviathan.
Huh, I didn't know he could hear me in there. Pretty neat. Wait, he can hear me in there? I better make sure I don't say anything too stupid to Squigly, else I'll be hearing it from him later on. Okay. I think that outfit looks nice on you. I don't see what you mean by being dressed inappropriately. I think that outfit looks really nice on you.
You think so?
Oh yeah, it's incredibly vibrant and eye-catching, and really helps bring out your natural elegance and charm. It definitely fits for this occasion.
Why, thank you, Doug. That's very kind of you. I'm happy at least one of us likes it then.
What do you mean by that, Squigly? Why don't you like your own outfit?
I most certainly do not. I would never choose to wear such a heinous, clashing getup.
Well then, why are you wearing... Oh... I almost forgotten the situation she's been put in. She couldn't exactly dress herself. As usual, it was those awful Medicis. They stripped my...
As usual, it was those awful Medicis. They stripped my lifeless body and put me in these repulsive rags. As part of the funeral service they have given me, it had all been done to add even further insult to my death. Just look at these clothes. The sleeves are tacky and oversized. The breastplate is downright ghoulish. The unsightly corset makes my behind look huge.
Well, I don't think that's the corset's fault.
If I could, I would burn this dress.
Is this time yet?
It isn't at all like the one I wore at the time of my death.
Oh, what have you been wearing then?
I had a lovely yellow gown with the purest satin, and a white trim, and a red rose at the pin of the collar. It was my favorite dress, which I chose to wear for a very special occasion.
Okay.
Needless to say, it was ruined that night. That dress might have not been yellow anymore, but I much preferred to be buried in it than this.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Squigly. But please, just remember what I told you before. Your outward appearance doesn't matter in the slightest. For all the crap they did to your body, the one thing the Medici can never do is change who you are on the inside. I'd say you should keep their clothes and wear them proud. It should send a statement to all of them that you are a real beauty that could never be tarnished.
I must thank you, Doug. Again, you reminded me what truly matters.
You're welcome, Squigly. Anytime you need another reminder, just let me know.
I will. You know, I've been concerning myself over such trivial things. As long as I get to live again, what does it matter what I'm wearing?
That's the spirit, Squigly. Really, what's a bad outfit compared to getting your life back, am I right?
You certainly are, Doug. But this is the first opportunity I get. I will burn these clothes.
Fair enough. About your past. If it's okay, could you tell me more about your past?
My past? Well, if we have some time, what in particular would you like to know about, Doug?
How many choices? They probably have like 1,000 words in them. Come on.
Whew, okay.
I thought that you just meant there was one more menu, not like another one. I swear, if I click on this and there's another menu. Why was your family killed? Why did the Mafia target your family to begin with?
Well, I'm not sure about all of the details, but I remember from that night, Medici had arrived from our manor looking for the skull heart. For some reason, they believe we've stolen it from them. I've come to reclaim it. The assassins harshly interrogated my mother and father, demanding to know where they'd hidden it. The two obviously had no idea they'd been talking about, and were too terrified to give a straight reply. The attack came from a tremendous shock from us all. The Medici family had been our close friends and colleagues, known each other well and had frequently attended each other's family gatherings. But in that secret night, our camaraderie, all of our goodwill, was destroyed in one bloody, merciless act of betrayal. There were over 100 people in attendance at that gathering. Of them, there were no survivors.
I don't know what to say. I just can't imagine how horrific an experience that must have been. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that, Squigly.
Thank you, Doug. So, was there anything else you wanted to know about? If so, I'll try my best to answer.
The event. Can you tell me more about the actual event? I guess that you didn't really want it. Jeez. Attitude.
I'll try. The event was actually a birthday celebration for my mother, Celine. The entire Contiello family, as well as our friends and partners, had all been in attendance. It was one of the happiest moments of my mother's life. She had been showered with gifts the entire night and been treated like the queen of the canopy. Both I and my father, Roberto, were very happy for her that most blessed of nights. My mother and father spent most of the night together, either dancing in the center of the ballroom or greeting guests at the door as they presented their gifts. I mostly mingled with others my age, and I've partaken in a few dances myself.
Well, I mean, whatever. I hope that you don't mean.
It was truly a perfect birthday celebration. You wouldn't find a sad or bored person in the entire manor. But all that changed the instant she showed up. That's all there is to know about the event, at least the parts worth remembering.
I see. Thank you for sharing that, Squigly.
You're welcome, Doug. So, was there anything that you wanted to know about? If so, I'll try my best to answer.
Your murderer. You told me before that your murderer wasn't a man. I'm assuming they were a woman. If it's not too much to ask, can you tell me more about her? It's alright, Squigly. You don't have to tell me anything if it's too...
No, I'm strong enough. I can tell you about her.
Alright then. At least take your time.
Right, that woman, the first thing I should say, she wasn't alone. But there were 4 other women in skull mask and bunny outfits. They all entered the ballroom at the same exact time and all were very heavily armed. She had apparently been her leader. You could tell by the fierce, commanding presence she had about her.
What did she look like?
Well, I was hiding away from the majority of the attack, so I only got a short, terrified glimpses of her. I will describe her as best as I can remember. She was tall, looked to be middle-aged, and had been wearing a long black dress with a frilly white shawl draped over her back. She had short, grayish-white hair, and on a black fur hat, gray feathers, and a red gem on her left side.
What about her face? Did you get a good look at it?
I couldn't. It was covered by a veil. The only part of it I could see were her eyes, which almost seemed to be glowing with hatred. She reeked of perfume, and her voice was cold and dry as a sheet of iron. But her most distinctive feature, the thing I will never forget, it was her.
Cry, 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 cry. I think that's enough, Squigly. Just take it easy, alright? Everything's just fine.
Alright. Oh, but one last thing. Yes?
Her name... Oh, no.
Her name!
Okay.
Her name, it was...
Yes, her name was?
It was...
Time to duel? It was Derek? It was you want to see something that okay, Leviathan, jeez, okay, fine. She's just,
Dahlia. Black Dahlia.
Cry, 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 cry. Shh. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright, Squigly. I'm here now. I'm here now. Oh, fine, Leviathan. Jeez. Jeez Louise. It's alright, Squigly. Everything's alright. You're safe now. I promise. Black Dahlia. That's a name I'll soon not be forgetting. Never mind. Never mind, Squigly. Let's just focus on the concert. Oh, alright then.
Chip in, Dahlia.
Okay. Lean in for a kiss. Thank you. Now I can finish this. Oh, no. This was supposed to be the last one. Why is this here now? Dang it. There's another one. Sitting close together. The atmosphere is nice. She seems really happy. This is the perfect opportunity for a kiss. You close your eyes, pucker up your lips, and lean in for a kiss. Squigly sees you and reflexively jerks away.
What are you doing?
You look up and see Squigly staring at you with a start of confusion. Your eyes dart about nervously. I was... Man, this is ever embarrassing. What on earth do I do now? Let's lie. Let's tell the truth. Okay, I won't lie. I was trying to kiss you, Squigly.
Kiss me? Whatever possessed you to do that?
I don't know. Just gonna come up in the atmosphere of the place to attempt the episode of insanity, I guess. I'm really sorry, Squigly. I should have known better to do things like that. Next time, I'll promise to ask first.
Well, I'm glad you told me the truth, Doug. Worst thing that you possibly could have done is lie about it.
Whoa. Let's do it. I'm falling asleep. Yeah, I started nodding off and my face just so happened to start leaning towards your face. I had no idea you were right there, to be honest.
You were nodding off with your lips puckered? Alright, in that case. Do you really think I believe such a poorly constructed lie? Do you take me for a fool?
What? No, I mean... Alright, here's what really happened. I was about to sneeze. Yeah, that's why my eyes were closed and my lips were puckered. My face just scrunched up because of the sneeze.
So then you were intending to sneeze right in my face?
Oh, no. I meant, okay, let's just forget it. Here's what really happened. I actually thought something landed on your face.
Enough, Doug. I take it from someone who's been in one. Your grave is already deep enough as know what it is. I already know you're attempting to kiss me. You should already know that I despise honest people, so why would you think it was a good idea to fragrantly lie in my face beyond me?
But Squigly, I didn't.
No more lies!
You sound upset, my lady. Do I need to come out there?
No, Leviathan. I can handle this on my own.
Alright. I was trying to kiss you. I didn't know what came over me. It was just a temporary episode of insanity. I'm really sorry, Squigly. I should have known to do things better than that. Next time, I'll promise to ask first.
There will not be a next time, Doug.
What do you mean?
Not only did you try to kiss me without my consent, you also made up not one, but multiple lies to cover it. I refuse to associate with such a willful and unrepentant liars. This date, or whatever it's been, is over. Don't ever attempt to befriend me again. Oh, and just be thankful Leviathan wasn't around to see this.
Squigly bitterly crosses her arms and huffs out of the opera theater. Whoa, Squigly, wait! Squigly, come on, Squigly. Damn. I screwed up big time. Lying to her definitely wasn't worth it, especially since these concert tickets cost me a fortune. I'm stuck here alone. No point in staying here, I guess. Try to lick my wounds and move on. You crumple out the ticket stub in your pocket and slowly rise on your seat. Shuffle dejectedly out of the opera theater. Okay. Time to tell the truth. You've already done all this? So, are you angry with me?
I will admit I was being a bit offended, but you did come forward and apologize, and that's nothing I can't forgive. From here on out, be sure to ask me before attempting to kiss me, alright?
Definitely, Squigly. Again, I'm super sorry.
It's alright, let's both forget it ever happened and moved on.
Yeah, good idea.
Who knows, maybe if you ask me really nicely, you might just get that kiss sooner than you think.
Her face must be redder than those stage curtains right now. Why no blush? Why just like the small blush? Why not the big blush? Like, why not that, like, Sprite? What have you strolled into? Well, a little bit of good, a little bit of bad, maybe both. Okay. Oh, the concert's starting up again. Finally, we can leave this. Oh, the concert's starting up again.
Let's quiet down and enjoy the music then.
The orchestra cues up to signal the end of the intermission. The audience bunkers down to their seats. Shortly afterwards, the vocalist appears back on stage and considers her enchanting song. You know, I think this went pretty well. Or did it? Da-da-da! I shouldn't really worry about that right now. As long as we're here, I might as well enjoy the music. You quiet your thoughts and listen attentively with Squigly for the remainder of the concert.